People have been doing takeoffs the exact same way for centuries. The way that you would do a takeoff is to take a colored pencil, or maybe more recently a marker, and then use a ruler to then draw on top of that piece of paper to figure out what you need to build, how much material you need to buy. Well, more recently, people started to use computers and they started to replicate that same process, but instead of drawing with a pencil, you can now draw with a mouse. Everybody has been looking for a way to build a faster horse. And we decided to take a step back and we realized that maybe you don't need a horse at all.
I mean, essentially, so the agent found this bounding box, and then it distinguishes between these scale lines and the actual exterior wall.
You can't just point one of these off-the-shelf foundation models towards a set of drawings to get a takeoff.
It doesn't understand essentially the physics involved in building a building or a residential project.
And it's not trained on construction drawings.
It comes out with a 75% solution, which essentially is unusable.
You can give them the same set of plans 3 times in a row and they'll come up with answers 50 to 70% different. They can't properly read the construction drawings. So we made our own. Agent looked at this and said, oh, that's one window. Well, it's not.
So H1 is the system that we built to do autonomous takeoffs, going from a blueprint all the way through a takeoff to the finished estimate.
It is just like delegating the process of takeoff to an estimator. You simply upload a file, you wait for some time, you come back, and you see a completed takeoff in front of you. That's it. What H1 does is it spins up individual agents that are experts in different areas of construction.
Whether drywall, electrical, plumbing, framing, you name it.
And what we did is we gave those agents an ability to see.
And so the agents then take all of that takeoff data, and knowing what they know about how to build an actual residential project, they can pull it into an estimate that makes sense for a builder to actually build.
This is not a demo. This is already happening.
So this is a visualization of what the AI sees. AIs don't actually see things the way humans do, but we can represent it visually, and we can get an idea of what it's focusing on, like in what order it's working.
Handoff works with thousands of small business owners. I was talking with one of these owners, and he gets into work at 4:30 in the morning just to get some quiet time to do his own takeoffs. H1 has the ability to give contractors and owners hours and days back in their week.
Nobody starts a construction business in order to do takeoffs full time. You start a construction business in order to build real buildings. And so we are giving back those owners of construction businesses an ability to do exactly that.
So there's a concept of building with the garage door open. It's one of our principles, and now we're doing that with this benchmark by making it public. So yeah, the idea is that with this benchmark available, with this data, anybody, any AI lab or anyone in academia or anyone in their basement with a bunch of tokens to burn that wants to see how they do can try out their model against ours and see how it compares. And you can see the scores, represent how it did on these different traits. So we've got concrete, framing, roofing, siding. All of these Handoff is scoring high, the highest score versus all of these other models.
So there's a legend that in ancient Rome, when an architect designs a bridge, they are required to sleep under that bridge to make sure that it doesn't collapse. And so here we decided, why not do the same? And that's why I decided to build my own house and run it through Handoff. We actually ran my house through the model, and it came within single percentage point of what my contractor actually quoted that separately. And this is why H1 is so powerful. Not only it understands how to read and how to view the plans, it understands how to actually build what's on the plans. There's just no point doing the exact same thing the exact same way, given how fast a model like H1 can perform this work.